what was that, like 1850, and that was with like a huge mistake on 2-1. And then I did something similarly stupid to what I did right here also. If I could figure out the if I could figure out whatever that kitchen boss glitch is, then that would save well over a minute also. Or maybe I just say, fuck it, you know what, we got world record, that's it, I retire. Not when like sum of best is like, well, it was like half a minute under. I was, if I could find the code online, I was instead going to do the horse racing minigame, which is all in Japanese, so I don't even know how it works. Oh, we buffered the run, that's good. We're too invested to just give up at like 1850 when we know we can go like 17 minutes. Also screwed this part up a lot on that too, didn't I? Definitely, I definitely did. Oh my gosh. I also wonder if there are more secret exits that I don't know about, because I only know about 2, but I thought there were at least 3. Yeah, I think that's totally the strat. Well, what informed my opinion, what informed my decision about which game to run was like, what's a game that I know I can beat, and I think I'm actually like, what's a game I think I probably would be close to like world class at? And this is one of them because I know it's very unpopular, but also because I've been playing it for a really long time. I split late. That was actually really good. Keep splitting late. The other one, so I was kind of thinking of doing a similar thing with Armored Core. Like I wanted to make a new, I still want to do this. I want to make a new category that so in Armored Core you can basically abort any mission you want, but that doesn't just like reset things. It advances the mission count up by 1, and what missions are available to you are based on what missions you've previously completed, but that's only a handful of them where it's branching. Most of them... Ah, fuck you. Most of them are instead just based on how many missions you've played through, win, lose, or exit. And so there's one category where you can like just quit a mission and one category where you can't. But I think it would be more interesting to have a category where you couldn't hit the like exit button and just abort the mission, but you could just like lose the mission to skip it, because there's a large number of ways you could do that. I did the double jump again, and I don't know how that happens. Like, you hear the doubled sound. It doesn't. There is a 100% speed run of Sonic Dreams, and it is it's fantastic because the game actually has like some really hilarious bugs. Although, to be honest, with Sonic Dreams, like, I just love my roommate Sonic so much because I just find that one thing so funny. Is this what you wanted? Give him the tickles. Turning my arm into a noodle. It's weird how that button gets hit. But like, I'm thinking of like other games that I would speedrun because they're like really arcane, but I like them a lot. Like, I mean, what's the speedrun for like Baku Baku? Does it even exist? I could probably do that. Is that next? Baku Baku world record? jump over that. Yeah, there we go. Ah, we didn't get it. See that? There we just bonked off. Sometimes we get, sometimes we don't. For Gone Home? Interesting. I don't know. There's like there doesn't have to be because like I thought like actually Clockwork Knight 2 was the game that I really wanted to speedrun instead. But I got this game first because it's so much cheaper. But when I looked like on speedruns.com, there's not even a page for Clockwork Knight 2. Anything I do for that game is world record by definition. Like there are games that just have it's just not a thing to speedrun them like at all. That's really good. Every time I start this boss really good, though, it ends really badly. So it might be that there are just no Baku Baku runs. Oh my gosh, I got stuck in his crotch. Didn't take any hits, though. I mean, it's better to get stuck in his crotch than to die. Is that true, or is that actually a fate worse than death? Unclear. I split a little bit late on that, too. I was thinking originally that I would actually split when I skipped these numbers, because it's a lot easier to do that. This, come on, this actually isn't, I don't think this game's actually a boring speedrun game. Like, this, as opposed to something like Myst or Gone Home or Baku Baku or something, you know what I mean? Like, if I could submit a run of Clockwork Knight and get, we didn't buffer the run, and get accepted to AG or SGDQ, like I would 100% do that. Oh my gosh, don't be like that, right? We have like a whole minute to make up though, like. I almost didn't get that jump right there. Oh, no. That's really bad, actually. Am I not already one of those boring-ass speedrunner people for doing what I'm doing right now? There are some really crazy glitches in 2D games. I think another thing, though, is that, like, a lot of times the level of glitchiness in a game is directly proportional to how many and how often people run it. Like, when Ocarina of Time first, like, for 10 years or so, like, with Ocarina of Time, people, like, the speedrun of Ocarina of Time was really pretty, actually, like, mild. Like, there were very few actual glitches, and people said, this game's really well put together. But if you go watch a speedrun of it right now, you're like, this game is held together with, you know, baling wire and duct tape. Nothing works right in this game. What do you mean it's not glitchy? Oh my gosh, we got it. And that was because that was because of the discovery of, well, I guess it goes back to like Swordless Link, but people didn't realize that did anything. So like, that was combined, that sort of became like Bottle Adventure, then Reverse Bottle Adventure, and then the game was just cracked wide open. But it's like a lot of times, you know. This is still a meme? You mean like speedrunning this game? I don't think so. I'm taking this completely seriously. Because this is like... This is a real game. This isn't like a meme game like speedrunning like awkward showering with your father simulator, or like even like speedrunning like Myst is a meme. It's totally a meme. Ah, we got hit. There is a risk of death on this boss. Just because, like, it's so tempting to push it so close to the edge. Ah. Ah. We'll definitely get it next cycle, though. The bosses in this game make such horrible sounds. There we go. I didn't actually split in time. I always split like a second or two late. I mean, how hype would that be? I get a world record, and then immediately after, I lower the world record by 30 seconds? That's hype. That's hype of itself. So it's faster to actually pick this up, because I can just do that. Like, even though it takes a little while to pick it up, I can just run straight through the enemies. Monkey Island 4. I forget the strat every time I go in this room. Oh my gosh, if I got hit again there, that would be it. That would be the end. Was that fully 3D? I thought that was like sort of 2.5D-ish. Oh no, that's really bad, actually. That's absolutely not what we want. Yeah, because we could have made this otherwise. So like 10 seconds on this. We could do the zip also. One of the guys I worked with, I actually still work with him, believe it or not. I haven't been fired yet somehow. Even though, like, I told my boss that, like, Clockwork Knight is a good Sega Saturn game. And he doesn't believe me, but still. But one of the guys I work with, worked on the remake of Monkey Island. Buffered the run. You ever just fucking buffer a run? It's crazy. Ah, we bonked. Ah, unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I did the same thing last time too. His haircut is so distracting. You're gonna have to post a picture. That's really bad, actually. I don't want him to be in this position at all, but it's just the shape we're in, I guess. We got a rebound at least. Ah, fuck you. Ah, we didn't... There we go. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, actually. Because I have a long time to wait while the princess flies up. Wait a minute, you mean the guy on the far left with the blonde guy? Is that a hat or is that a haircut? I can see why you think that's distracting. Yeah, okay, I see. It's hair. It's hair. It's not a hat. It's hair. Some people have hat hair. Some people have hair that looks like a hat. Is it Blender right now? Oh, fuck you. Oh my gosh. No. No. Unfair. Hat hair or hair hat? We're still ahead. We're still ahead. Is it this one? Yes, yes it is. One more. One more pass.